Well, all right, guys. Hello. Welcome to our Toastmasters meeting. Today is 15th of July. That means yesterday was my birthday. Yay! Thank you very much, guys. But we are here not just celebrating my birthday, but we have a special mission, which is public speaking skills. So we are yes, what a surprise! So we are here to practice our people communication skills, our public speaking skills, and all our soft skills, which is very important for our daily basics. So I don't want to take a long time on stage because today's theme is the day of laziness. So I prefer to be lazy today and invite to the stage the Toastmaster of the day, Valeria Pagareva. What a twist! Okay. Sexy moment. Good evening, everyone. Well, as you heard, today is the day of laziness. And that is why this whole meeting will be improvised. No. Don't worry, I did prepare. But I will be lazy and I will be peeking at my notes today. Did you know that the 15th of July is the Russian Day of Laziness? Yeah, it's a specific celebration to Russia. Who knew? Who knew? Well, now you know. But before we get into what is laziness, why do we need laziness? Is it necessary? Is it not necessary? I want to start with a little activity, a very lazy activity, don't worry. So, you know, 30 seconds is usually the time we have to think before table topics. I'm going to test your sense of time. Online also, you can participate, Natasha. How are we going to do this activity? I want you in your mind to think, how long is 30 seconds? And when you cannot use your phones, you cannot use a timer, when you think 30 seconds have passed, you need to stand up. So for example, you're sitting. Oh, this is good. This is a good idea. Okay. For example, you're sitting, you're like, okay, 10 seconds, 20, 30. You stand up. If I see you do this, you're out. You can't sit back down. If you stand up, you stand up. You stay standing. So I will have a little timer and we will see who is the closest to 30 seconds. So Natasha, you at home, you can do the same. When you think 30 seconds.
I just raised my hand, okay? Because I twisted my ankle. I can't stand up immediately.
Understand. You can raise both your hands.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can stand up at the after parties for, yeah. Okay. So I'm going to say 3, 2, 1, and you start. The timer will start. 3, 2, 1. And we have support to Polina 1 second before the timer. Exactly 29 seconds. And then I saw what you did. know what you did. Ladies and gentlemen, what am I trying to illustrate with that? We don't have a good handle on time. As humans, we don't really understand how long a particular amount of time takes. For some people, 30 seconds is 10 seconds. For other people, it can be longer than a minute. It can feel longer than a minute. And I feel like this is the general, this is the global feeling, the universal feeling, because what are our daily habits? You have a question, you ask ChatGPT or any AI, and it replies to you in seconds. You don't need to wait. You post a story on Telegram, on Instagram, on social media, and straight away you're like, I'm waiting for my likes, I'm waiting for my likes. And then when you don't see any likes, you're like, everybody hates me, I need to change my job. You send a message to your friend, and they don't reply for 5 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour. The next day comes and you're like, she hates me. We don't have a good handle on time. And if we did, if we were able to feel that it's just a couple of minutes and the next day you open your phone, you see a reply, you see all the likes, you maybe even find an answer yourself without asking ChatGPT. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine understanding something without asking ChatGPT? Same, to be honest, same. Time is extremely important. Unfortunately, us humans, we don't make the time to be lazy and to find the answers for ourselves. Luckily, today, we have a person who does have a very good grasp of time, and that's our timer. Please welcome to the stage, Arina Zvyshkova. Yes, Zvyshkova. And I will pass you the mic to tell us how to use our time properly.
So, guess what? I was lazy to prepare a speech for my role. That's why it is not an introduction of my role, but an impromptu speech. While being lazy, you should always keep an eye on the time. But while performing, it is very difficult, it's challenging. That's why I'm going to do that for you. So if you see the green light, the green card, then you're free to speak. It is okay. If you see the yellow card, then your time will be up pretty soon. If you see the red card, that means that you are already failing. And you need to speed up a little bit. You can still finish off your speech. Don't just stop in the middle, okay? So about the timing. Prepare speeches between 5 and 7 minutes. At 5 minutes, I'll show you the green card. At 6 minutes, I'll show the yellow card, and at 7 minutes, I'll show the red card. Then minor, but not really minor roles. You have different timings depending on the part of the meetings, but anyway, I will show you the cards in that same order. And evaluators, you have between 2 and 3 minutes. At 2 minutes, I'll show you the green card. At 2.5 minutes, I'll show you the yellow card. And at 3 minutes, I'll show you the red card. Table topic session, you have 2 minutes to speak and 30 seconds for preparation. At 1 minute, I'll show you the green card. At 1.5 minutes, I'll show you the yellow card. And at 2 minutes, I'll show you the red card. Thank you very much. Be careful with the timing.
Thank you very much, our dear timer. The mic is passed back. What does all of this have to do with laziness and the day of laziness? When we overload ourselves, when we constantly feel like we need to be online, that we need to be in front of our computers, that we need to be doing something, answering someone, saying something, talking, this is where laziness comes in. We can take the time to just have a couple of hours of doing nothing, of being lazy. Because what happens? What is the alternative if you don't take that time? You spend a week bed rotting. Speaking from experience, when you're doing too much, the laziness will come into your life, whether you want it or not. Secondly, there is also some benefits to laziness, you know. Some necessary things that laziness can bring into our life. And this is, this is really a universal wisdom. Many cultures have famous quotes and famous sayings about being lazy and not rushing. For example, have you heard the phrase, haste makes waste? No, I see. Okay, one person, don't say anything. What do you think it means? Haste makes waste. That's in Russian. Very quietly. Поспешишь, людей насмешишь. True, yes. Any other interpretations of haste makes waste?
Being fast doesn't mean being right.
Being fast doesn't mean being right. All on the correct lines. When you hurry, you will end up losing some quality or some value from the thing that you're trying to achieve. Another one, this is a very nice Japanese saying, in a hurry, take the long way around. So when you need to do something quickly, go the long way around. Recently, I was riding one of those scooters, the ones that we're all really afraid of, the electric scooters. And loads of people were messaging me because I had the restaurant location where I was meeting my friends. And I was like, I need to stop now and answer them. We're in a hurry. Oh my God, people are waiting for my reply. They don't know where we're going. And I stopped too abruptly. And now I have a scar on my leg. Oh. When you are in a hurry, take the long way around. Again, speaking from experience. And finally, who remembers the story of the turtle and the hare? Tanya, what do you mean? The turtle and the hare. Who remembers it? Polina, tell us. Tell Tanya. The turtle won. They were competing. Exactly. They were competing who is the fastest. They were in a race. Bunny, the hare. The bunny rabbit. Yes. Oh, I don't know. Maybe we just don't know the word hare. Hare is the type of rabbit. So the rabbit and the turtle, I'll put it in different words. The rabbit and the turtle. So sometimes being the turtle, taking things slow, can actually help you. And that's when one of my favorite things comes in. Laziness can lead into procrastination. Who here likes procrastination? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I would say more than 50%. Me too.
I do it, but I don't like it.
Oh, okay. So we have a love-hate relationship here. Okay. There is actually scientifically proven, that some procrastination is good. Some laziness is necessary for creativity. Because when you stop whatever task you're doing, writing a speech, preparing for an exam, maybe doing your English language homework, you need some time for your brain to process the information. Or maybe you're looking for a solution. Your brain needs to find the overlap. So you need to relax, take a step back, and find the right thoughts while you're doing something else. Laziness helps creativity. Sometimes you can't find the right thoughts, but today we have maybe a nice suggestion of the right thoughts for the meeting. Please welcome to the stage our thought of the day, Artem Grachov. Also known as Jesus.
Yeah. Hello, dear guests and Toastmasters. I also want to speak about procrastination. I think laziness is connected with procrastination for me. And recently, I thought that it is something negative, procrastination. But at some moment of my life, I understand that procrastination don't often connect it with the lack of discipline. Procrastination is often something more complicated, sophisticated. Yeah, yeah,
And complicated.
yeah, and complicated. For example, our brain cannot resist, cannot understand the aim of some affair, of some thing that you make, and it will resist to make it. And we always think about what we have to do. For example, prepare the presentation, write a report, read an article, but we don't think about why we must do it. For example, I need to make a presentation and I need to deliver my results from the work, results that I obtained during the year. And good delivering can increase my salary and allow me to grow, for example. And in that case, I must make it better. From the other side, I hate my work. I hate colleagues, leader, and the field I'm working in. And actually, I want to become a jazz musician and play saxophone and jazz bar. So in that case, I will make as bad as possible this presentation and will play saxophone. As you can see, procrastination is some mechanism that allows you to understand, to see your global aims and to think strategically. That's why you must use this wonderful mechanism, and your effectiveness will increase on 87.3%. So thank you.
Amazing. See, I told you it's scientifically proven. Here you go. You have now the statistics. What was it? 83? How many percent? 80? Do you remember? Oh, he's shaking his nose. How many percent? 87. I just heard the 3. 87.3%. Scientifically proven. Procrastination and laziness is good for you. So I have to be honest. I often think to myself, I am brilliant, especially when I'm writing speeches. Unfortunately, this thought comes a week later after I had already presented the speech and the right idea for the ending of the speech has finally come into my mind. Does that ever happen to you? Yeah, all the time. Now I prepare my speeches 3 weeks or maybe a month before the actual meeting happens, just so I have that time for the genius to wake up and give me all those brilliant ideas. I did have a very interesting question pop into my mind when I was preparing this particular meeting. If laziness had a sound or a noise, what do you imagine laziness to sound like? Okay, I'm very enjoying both of these. We had any more? It's like a yawn. Cracking ice. Why cracking ice? Cocktails. Okay, those are very interesting associations. I would like to be in that state of mind. Alina, what did you say?
I was saying, couldn't be more different.
Yours and hers, yeah, very different energy. Yours was more like, ugh. And Samira's was more a yawn, right? Yeah, so different energy. For me, I've been recently getting out of bed with this sound. Ah! Genuinely. And to me, this is what laziness would sound like in my life, is getting out of bed to my alarm. Don't make me yawn. Do not make me yawn. This is going to get contagious. Natasha, what about you? What does laziness sound like for you?
I suppose it's kind of, sound of sea waves, kind of.
sea waves. So you think more like relaxing by the ocean.
Yeah, yeah.
I need to change my state of mind. Yeah. I like cocktails, ocean.
Or swimming pool, you know, cocktails.
Nice.
Kind of.
Okay, laziness have some different sounds. So do our speakers. And there will be a very, very special person who will be paying attention to all the sounds we make today, all the lazy noises. Please welcome to the stage our accountant, Yulia Bilausova. And for you, assistance, voilà.
Thank you. Good evening, Madam Toastmaster, fellow Toastmaster, and a guest. Today's theme is laziness. And honestly, our brains are the biggest slackers of all. When we stand on the stage, we need to prepare and have a keep our mental effort. I don't know, it's right, huh? But our brains are naturally lazy. We want to take shortcuts. So instead of holding and clean and power silence, like this, not just like just a powerful silence. I think it's perfect. But our lazy minds reach for the easiest. Filler words where use you know, well, but. These fillers are like comfy mental sofa, but we don't exactly project confidence. So, and thank you for some idea about Snuggie. It's the next step. So my role today, it's not like to be okay, right. Tonight I will be your gentle wake up and your delicate alarm clock. And I will be listening closely. So, and my goal is not to judge you, but to help us step off the lazy sofa and throw off the Snuggie. Thank you. It's nice world, and maybe you have a Snuggie
From the Bruno Mars song.
This is sleeve. Snuggie.
I wish I had.
I have it. Yeah, it's very cozy. How to say it? It's like a
hug.
Like a hug, yeah. And lying on the sofa and reads some books. It's nice in the winter. So at the end of the report, at the end of the meeting, I will give some friendly reports. So, and back to you, Madam Toastmaster.
Thank you very much. And we have, I think, 2 words of the day. One is Snuggie from the Bruno Mars video. If you watched it, he uses the word Snuggie, a wearable blanket. Okay, I've derailed myself. Let's get back to the laziness. What did we already talk about? Laziness helps us to maintain our time better so that we're not always doing. We are also resting. Procrastination is a great form of laziness. It helps us be more creative, but effective is good. I like that as well. I would like to share another benefit of laziness. Do you know who John Montague is?
French guy.
Actually, I'm not sure, but I believe the origins are French, but he lived in Britain most of his life. And one day, he was a big gambler. He loved to play poker and cards, so much that one day he did not want to leave the poker table, but he could feel his stomach rumbling. He was getting hungry. So he said, you know what? I need to eat. Bring me 2 slices of bread with meat in between. And that's
Sandwich was
not invented, but popularized by him. But very close, yeah, before, sandwiches were not a popular meal. That's how the sandwich became very known and used by everyone.
It became the embodiment of laziness.
The embodiment of laziness, absolutely, absolutely. And you know, they say necessity is the mother of invention. Well, I'm going to say laziness is the father. And ladies and gentlemen, guess what? You get to try inventing something here today. In English language, most words are invented. In any language, all words are invented. Usually someone may say something by accident or put 2 words together because they cannot remember the word they want to say. And we have a very important person who will be paying attention to the words that we use. Who is it? It's you. Yes. Did you know it was you? Please welcome to the stage the person who will also give us a word of the day, the grammarian, Polina Shkividorova. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Lera.
Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. I would like to share a story with you about pumas eating penguins. Pumas, yeah, like this one's kind of, but not very much. Well, in the previous century, pumas' population was almost wiped out by humans. And while they were out, another population of penguins was feeling very relaxed. They experienced no stress, no rush. They were just so kind of happy and they enjoyed their lovely and very comfortable life. And here is the perfect moment to introduce to you the word of the day, which is laid back. So penguin's life was very laid back. Now let's go back to pumas. When they finally arrived back after huge conservation efforts, what they found? They found a fantastic source of food, easy to prey, available 2 months a year. My thought is, ecosystems are just like grammar. When you break the rules, you will get a broken result. As a grammarian today, I strongly urge you not to kill pumas, not to eat penguins, but instead use great vocabulary, great interesting expressions and idioms. I also urge you to avoid wrong grammatical structures and incorrect pronunciation, and of course, to use the word of the day as much as possible. Thank you. Enjoy the evening. Thank you.
Lovely. Thank you very much, Polina. We will try not to eat any pumas or kill any penguins.
No,
That's not what she said.
No, eat penguins, but no one said anything about the other way around.
Okay, thank you for noting that. We'll put that in our feedback form after the meeting. Okay, so we have another role taker, the loophole finder. Be careful and watch out for Alina. You know what? Some of my favorite expressions came from this very club. I think maybe some of you remember there was a meeting led by Dima, and he said we're going to have a break and then we're going to come back and become one big Toastbuster. That's a good way of using language, of being creative with language. Another one came from Ksenia. In her conversation with someone, she was advertising our lovely club, Toastbusters, and the person heard, "Those bastards." Yes, yeah, not the best advertisement, but it happens. That's how language can be creative and funny. So I'm very much looking forward to how you will use the word of the day, laid back, and maybe how the phrases that you will create with it. I have another question for you. When you are lazy, when you're having a lazy day, what do you like to do? Sleep?
Podcasts, listening,
Listen to podcasts?
laying in bed,
Laying in bed and
doing nothing.
Watching
Doing-
series.
watching series? Scrolling? Yes, social networks, absolutely. Scrolling social networks. So most of you seem to be doing something at the same time as being lazy. This is actually very productive, I have to say. Honestly, I'm very impressed. But this is another good thing about laziness. When you're doing another activity passively, your brain has time to make connections and find solutions to any other problems you might be having because you're distracting yourself. Today, I would like you to do a passive activity while you are being lazy in your seats, enjoying our speeches, the presenters. But the passive activity that you will be doing, there will be a quiz about this. Please welcome to the stage our Quizmaster who will explain what your passive activity will be. Tatiana Gladisheva, please welcome to the stage.
Vera, you have almost explained everything. Dear fellow Toastmasters, guests, I really loved the quotes and states Valeria mentioned at the beginning of her presentation, and I would like to add one more. Time you enjoy wasting is not a wasted time. How good is that? It's like that means that to be able to enjoy, to make your wasted time meaningful, you still need to put some efforts in it. It's like your leisure day. What can be better than a breakfast? Nice breakfast on your leisure day. It's a nice breakfast at the top of the mountain on your leisure day. And why is breakfast on the top of the mountain is better than the same breakfast at the foot of the same mountain? Because you need to climb. And as a human being, we always like the rewards we need to earn better than those we get for free. So tonight, while you're going to be climbing to that mountain, which calls attentiveness, please put some efforts on it. And when at the end of the meeting, we're going to be at the top of that mountain, I'll be quizzing you, and then we are going to have a nice picnic. And I prepared a selection of rewards for you. So be attentive, guys. You will be quizzed at the end of the session. Thank you.
Looking forward to the picnic. See, even lazy people don't do completely nothing, and you get rewarded with a picnic afterwards for being lazy. How great does that sound? Awesome. So see, laziness is extremely valuable in our life. We're becoming more creative. We manage our stress and time better. What else did I say? We invent things. Yeah, remember the father of invention, laziness? But finally, you get to kick back, lay back, be laid back, and listen to some speeches. Today we have two lovely speakers. The first speaker, she will be making us laugh a little bit. Her objective today is to practice applying speech evaluation feedback. Is this your first speech in the series of these speeches? So our first speaker, Arina, will be delivering the speech twice, and this will be the first time she's delivering the speech. So get ready for Arina, please welcome, come to the stage. And the speech title, How I passed Latin. Arina Grishkova, the stage is yours.
So, as you can see, I'm very creative with the titles. Well, at least they're clear, right? So last week I passed my final exam in Latin language, and it was hilarious. At first, we needed to learn a Latin anthem. Basically, it is a song in Latin that we needed to learn and then perform in front of the teacher. It is already fun enough. But I'll add some details. Me and my group mates, we stood in line and we were singing Gaudeamus igitur, juvenes dum sumus, Gaudeamus igitur, and so on. I'm not going to do the whole thing here, even though I want to pass the time a little bit. And our teacher, she was cheering us up, like, be happier, sing louder, don't forget to smile. You should look delighted when you sing. Delighted? Do you know the translation of this?
Oh my God.
The translation, guys. Enjoy your life while you're young until your body is buried in the ground. It is about death. What do you mean, be happy? Is there anything we can be happy about in this case? It was weird. And it was not an exam as it is. The exam was after that. Yes, and I was given the text that I needed to translate from Latin to Russian. I took about 15 to 20 minutes to do that. There was only one text. I just read it through in silence, thought it through, and when I was ready, I raised my hand and said, okay, I'm ready with my answer. And I answered. I was translating it, making some remarks, answering her multiple questions, and then I finished. I was pretty proud of myself for that. And then she was completely calm and she said, okay, go on with the text number 2. And guys, there was no text number 2. I mean, look, only one text. And then it hit me that I forgot to read the other part of the page. So that went like this. Please allow me to read it through now some time. Please give me 2 more minutes. Well, maybe 5. Please don't make me translate this text on the spot. Please, I'm begging you. And she was completely calm as she was. And she go, okay, go on. She didn't care. So I took my time, took another 10 minutes in the end. All in all, it went rather good. So one of the texts was about Caesar, which is Caesar. The other one was about some ancient philosopher. I still made several mistakes, though. That is why I was a little bit kind of freaking out. So after I had finished and she was giving me my mark, I asked with a quiet voice, was that good? You know, the kind of voice when you know you've done something wrong and you're making sure nobody else saw it. That kind of voice. And she answered, that was not good. That was excellent. You're free to go. Great job. Literally, it was that way. And I was still processing all that information. And automatically I was saying, thank you very much, goodbye, and left. Right now, you might be wondering, what is the whole point of my speech? And I'm willing to give you an answer. There's none. Does my speech have any philosophical meaning behind it? Probably not. Is there any recommendation? Is there any recommendation or advice I could give you? None. Thank you very much for your attention.
Lovely. That's a lazy speech if I ever seen one. We have questions from the audience, Arina. Are you ready? Hold on 1 second. Are you ready? We're asking for consent first. Are you ready for the comments? Yes. Oh, pause. Hold it. I'm going to make a suggestion. Can you, in the break, can you give your advice to the evaluator, or do you want to share it now?
I don't mind, however you want.
Amazing. So keep that in your mind. Share it with Shadi, and then during the evaluation, you're going to receive a bit of audience feedback.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah, good. Amazing. Perfect. All right, so we'll find out the suspense. What is Alina's suggestion?
It was actually a comment that I didn't mean for it to be made into such a big.
Oh, sorry, out of your control now. Out of your control now. Any feedback is good feedback, especially from the audience. All right, are we ready for our second speech? Also engaging humor. We have 2 comedians in our club. And the next speaker, please welcome to the stage, Ekaterina. Ekaterina, while you put the mic on, I'm going to introduce the title of your speech. Ekaterina, as I mentioned, will also be sharing an engaging humor speech. And she has exactly the same objective, to apply feedback. So she will be giving 2 speeches and then applying the feedback. What's your secret? Ekaterina Irashova, the stage is yours.
Hello, dear Toastmasters. Well, when people find out that my husband and I have been together for 20 years, they are a little bit surprised. And often they ask me, what's the secret? I have no idea what our secret is, so I end up saying something like, I guess we are too lazy to find someone new. Well, I decided to look into it, to research the topic of long-lasting relationships in hopes of finding out what our secret actually is. I remember that years ago, I read a book called Love Lasts 3 Years. Have you guys read it? Have you heard of it? Well, the author claims that every romantic relationship passes 3 stages. Year 1, passion, infatuation. Year 2, comfort and habit. Year 3, disillusion, boredom, and irritation. And I remember discussing that book with my ex-friend, and she said that she thinks that this thank you next approach to relationships is more viable and makes a person happier than long-lasting relationships. I disagreed. Yes, new relationships give us euphoria through dopamine, adrenaline, and phenylethylamine, if I pronounce it correctly. However, healthy long-term relationships give us oxytocin, endorphins, and one more hormone of, which I don't remember, of happiness and comfort. Serotonin, yes, serotonin. Exactly. And my husband and I, had passed all these 3 stages and were on the verge of a breakup, but somehow managed to keep it going. And I think that long-lasting relationships can help you reach a deeper level of understanding, create a stronger bond, if you can overcome this 3-year crisis. How can we make it work?
I watched lots of videos, and most of them claimed that you have to share the same interests, hobbies, values. You have to be able to speak the same love language, and the list of requirements goes on. But my husband and I are like chalk and cheese. We have very little in common. I'm outgoing, he's a homebody. I worry about everything. He is laid back, as cool as a cucumber. I need my room warm. His AC is always on the coldest setting. And somehow we are still together. I already started to think that the joke about being too lazy was not a joke, but luckily I found a video on a very good YouTube channel called School of Life. My huge recommendation. They say that people break up because one or both partners feel unheard, when they feel that something important to them has been disregarded. We could tolerate a partner who votes for a different party. We can be with someone who doesn't agree with us. You don't have to share interests and hobbies to be together. What we cannot tolerate is being ignored. One thing is when a partner doesn't do what we want. The other thing is when the partner doesn't hear what we want. It's really important to be open for a discussion. And that's it. That's our secret. We don't manipulate. We argue. Yes, we argue a lot. But we try to look at the situation from each other's perspective every time. For example, he demanded that I cook on a daily basis. I was outraged. Can't he see that I work 24/7 and I don't have the time or the energy? And we argued. I told him how difficult it is for me, and he heard me, that he really heard that I genuinely feel exhausted after work. And I heard that he wasn't just hungry or disabled. He just wanted to feel cared for. So we found a middle ground. He gets delivery on busy days, and when I have enough time, I make an effort and cook something he likes. So my message today is, don't be lazy to listen and talk. Because whether it's your spouse, your colleague, your friend, being heard is the real glue. Thank you.
I love how you incorporated the theme of laziness into your speech. So, you see, another reason why laziness is important. Any other comments for the evaluators? No? Okay, perfect. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for you to be a little bit lazy. Because, as you heard, it was Alina's birthday. Yes, yesterday. And that means today, during the break, we have a feast for you. There is champagne, non-alcoholic. Non-alcoholic. There's cookies, there is food. Let's take a, how long break?
10 minutes.
Let's take a 10-minute lazy break. Thank you, everyone. In the mic.
Next time I bring champagne for you too.
Да, абсолютно. Да, конечно.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, kid. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, kid. Happy birthday to you.
Mr. President, Marilyn Monroe.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Наташа, что сейчас происходит?
Happy birthday,
Madam
Mr.
President.
President. Happy birthday
Madam
to
President.
you.
You're the best, Natasha. You're the best. Thank you.
Today I am your musician, not general evaluator. Мне вас не слышно, если что, у вас звук выключен.
Это было сделано специально. Мы тут о тебе говорим.
Да, я уже поняла.
Не, ну если хочешь, можем оставить включенным. Просто нужно держать, чтобы слышно было.
Да, там все равно ничего не слышно. Главное, что мою музыку было слышно, это самое главное.
Да, песню было слышно 100%. Ну что, оставить микрофон или выключить?
Да, up to you.
Кого еще? Алин?
Он что, все еще шарится? Звук, да? Блин.
Сейчас мы
Sorry.
допиваем детское шампанское, и я
Хотите,
предлагаю...
я вам сейчас дискотеку устрою?
Вот, давай караоке. Every day you что-то там. Да нет, конечно. Почему нас выгонят? Нам нельзя смеяться? Нам можно смеяться, можно слушать музыку.
М.
Я тебя разверну к толпе, а то ты одиноко смотришь в стенку.
Нет, я, в принципе, в стенку не смотрю. Я вижу, как под освещением у меня цвет волос поменялся. Прикольно.
Да. Ой, какой
Там.
кошмар, я пошла.
Реки когда-то, видимо, сходили. Потом там, например,
Так, ребят, тут еще чуть-чуть шампанского осталось. Давайте добьем. Кому долить? Давай. О.
Там практически везде вот такие вот горы 4000. Это озеро. Невероятно красивая вода. Немного соленая, очень приятно. Холодноватая, но приятно. А это где мы ночевали.
Это ты
такие
где был?
домики.
В Кыргызстане, Иссык-Куль.
Да.
Я узнала Тяньшань, конечно. Я же вокруг Иссык-Куля все объехала.
Супер. Ну вот.
Ты вот только вернулся, да?
Да.
Роскошно.
Вот, это все прям... Ну, это
Ой, вообще
домик
шикарный
Лавин
бунгало.
Рочо. Это южный берег, где еще почти ничего нет. Вот такой один лагерь.
На карьер
тестовый
съездил,
лагерь.
я вижу.
Да, сказка.
Да.
Нет, это не сказка.
Это не сказка.
Вот.
Угу.
Ну, короче,
И
вот это
похожие.
тоже. Как похоже?
Карьеры.
Как? А смотрите, вообще это скульптура какая-то. Это просто такие
Офигеть.
жирные люди.
Да, это просто жирные люди. Жирные глиняные люди.
Он россиянин. Он много куда возит. Вот когда-нибудь я с ним мечтаю поехать в Патагонию или в Африку, он тоже возит.
А что за гид у тебя? Какой-то клевый гид?
Это мужик. Он когда-то просто стал водить туристические поездки,
Мгм.
потому что сам однажды своих знакомых свозил куда-то типа в Норвегию. Они охренели, как это круто. Он такой, а повезу-ка я группу, и стал возить группу. И вот расширять бегло. Я с ним был в Каппадокии, потом в Узбекистане, он сейчас в Кыргызстане, но у него есть еще Марокко, вот это вот
Шикарно вообще.
Патагония. Просто на Патагонию нужно типа $7000 плюс билет. Это
Очень дорого.
когда-то мечтал. Вот. Просто одно дело скала, а другое дело там вот еще просто вот такое.
Да.
Там
А ты
везде
поднимался
горы.
наверх, там, где источники в горах? Как Швейцария. Я не вспомню название, мне надо на карте посмотреть название этого места.
Сомкуль, Иссык-Куль,
Мгм.
и вот в этих вот каньонах. До источников не дойти, но, видимо,
Мгм.
когда придется ехать опять, я захочу точнее.
Ну, там просто хайка целый день. Или на лошадях подниматься, одно из двух.
Поднимался на лошадях. Ну, на лошадях мы катались, там везде лошади.
Угу.
Понимаешь, мы просто вдоль озера слабончик. Вот. И там
Подожди,
еще
ты съездил? Ты на форелевые хозяйства съездил?
Нет, у нас была такая обзор.
Нет, ну, Саш, ну что ты там делал неделю? Там надо рыбку, форелечку, ням-ням-ням-ням-ням-ням кушать.
На Камчатке уже ням-ням-ням, и икру, и все.
О, сейчас они сцепятся.
Пожалуйста.
Я как раз завтра улетаю.
Сейчас?
Куда?
Ну, там, да, там должно быть
Мгм.
очень хорошо.
Я очень надеюсь. А вот завтра у меня...
У вас тур по это?
Да, с гидом
Как пойдете?
3 вулкана, рыбалка 3 дня, 3 вулкана и еще сплав по реке на Мишек посмотреть.
Да.
Алин, ты это вот в том агентстве купила или как?
Там просто их не так много.
Нет, там какой-то, я езжу, там что-то клуб путешествий «Мир», и вот это как агрегатор. И вот там был этот гид Дмитрий, и он берет группа очень маленькая, 8 человек всего лишь.
Слава богу.
Ну, посмотрим.
Я
Я очень боюсь, я боюсь Мишку. И я сегодня паковала чемодан, я думала, я сдохну. Да.
Не, самое главное это все взять правильную одежду.
Вот и именно из-за этого я очень переживаю, что я что-то не возьму.
Ботинки трекинга есть?
Да это да, конечно.
Если что, там все можно купить.
М.
Будет Петропавловская, наверное, скорее всего.
И мы через Петропавловск еще будем ездить.
Есть.
А есть еще?
Да.
Я, например, трекинговые ботинки прям, у меня их не было. Мы решили на вулкан подниматься последний.
Да.
Я просто пошел в магазин, купил там их, ну и реально из них вот.
Нет, у меня только не... Да, но у меня только невысокие, но мы так высоко не будем подниматься. У меня не...
Латинские вы не пойдете? Нет такого?
Нет.
А если вдруг у вас будет свободный день и вам предложат что-то на выбор, я бы советовал на латинский сходить. Это на целый день.
Я тебе потом пришлю ссылку, посмотришь маршрут. Так, ребят, да? Спасибо. У нас много майков в этом клубе. Mic is on. Камера is on. Check, check. 1, 2, 1, 2. Ага, прекрасно. Thank you. Welcome back to the second part of the meeting. Has it ever happened to you when you are having an argument with someone or a heated debate and you cannot for the life of you think of the right thing to say in that moment? You really want to win, but you're just like, I don't know what to say, I don't know what to do. Has that happened to you? I bet not you.
I always have a good comeback.
See, this is why we need to train this skill. We need to be like Alina and always have a good comeback ready. This is why we have this section of the meeting to practice our improvisation, to be able to respond in the moment, to find loopholes really quickly in other people's arguments. This session is called the Table Topics, and it will be led by our dear division director, Alexander Barano. Did you like your introduction?
Oh yeah. I will visit you more often. You personally. Okay, laziness. I have never felt more prepared for a topic. Today, we will celebrate the fine art of laziness, of doing nothing, but at the same time, doing at least something. And I will need brave souls here on the stage to speak passionately, to speak energetically, to sell us the idea of laziness as a lifestyle, as a philosophy, or even as a state of art. But if you are not prepared or too lazy to defend anything, then you will come here and just make a procrastinator's confession. So you will choose what you are ready to do. And now I'm looking for volunteers. Okay.
Oh, the birthday president.
What do you want? Are you going to argue an idea, or you are too lazy to do it?
Second option.
Option?
Another option.
Second option.
Second option.
Sorry, you didn't hear me.
So you are going to make a procrastinator's confession.
Yeah.
Choose a number.
4.
Okay. Reveal what you are procrastinating about right now.
Oh,
Dangerous. You have 30 seconds to procrastinate.
guys, are you ready for a short therapy session? You're going to be my therapist because now it's all over my head, those thoughts about procrastination and how I have been procrastinating packing bags to my trips. Honestly, I've been to 39 countries and every time is all and over again. When it's time to pack, I'm just no, please don't pack. I hate packing, I don't want to. I'll leave my stuff for here. I will watch TV series. I will go for a walk. I will do anything instead of packing my bags. Funny fact, I love traveling, but I hate this short period of time before the travel when I have to pack. So, and now I'm right here in this horrible state of mind when I'm procrastinating. And tomorrow I have my flight. I have packed for 75%, and the rest I'm going to do tonight, I believe, because I will not be able to sleep because I haven't packed yet. So yeah, guys, a little piece of advice. If you can't fight this stage of procrastination, try to accept it because you have to live with that. Thank you.
That was a really brave confession. And now I need another brave person. Yes, please, Krishan. So are you charged enough to defend something? Yeah. To promote some idea? To sell it to us, to the audience? No. Okay, then choose a number. Will you manage this?
The second.
Second. Okay. Admit the longest you've worn the same clothes. Как долго ты носил одну и ту же одежду? Признайся.
Okay, you agreed to continue therapy session. Agree? Okay, it's okay. I have the best T-shirt of my ex-boyfriend. It's a peach, pink, baby pink peach pastel color. A Levi's oversized T-shirt. Very nice home weather for me. And okay, I count years. Okay, now at 26. Okay, years. No, 2026 and okay. 2 years. This T-shirt is my home favorite home clothes. Okay, it's enough. Session is closed.
Thank you. Yeah, you can pay at the counter. And one more, maybe if someone from the online audience.
No, thank you. So today I'm your general evaluator, so it's enough for me for today.
Okay, then yes, please. You're so brave, Anna. So, are you ready
Yeah.
to sell us an idea?
No, better.
We have a
Number 7.
therapy session today. Yeah. Okay. Reveal how long you have ignored that one task of yours.
Last
The mic is yours.
task of mine.
Yeah. Can you repeat? How long have you ignored some task of yours?
Actually, I have one task that I ignored for almost 1 month and a half. And you can even guess what task is it, because it's connected with Toastmasters.
Oh no.
Yeah. I am responsible for making a video of the contest that was in the end of May. And it was the contest of tall tales. So I was responsible for making this video, and Alexander, who is responsible for all the contests, asked me like every second week, Anna, how is it going? And Alexander, hello. Yes, it's going quite good, actually. I already I almost done it. It's like I have like some shots that are still left, but it's almost ready. And actually, I'm not lying to him, because it's true, because I almost did it, almost completed this video, but I still have some shots left because I'm having a tough period of life right now. I have a lot of exams, a lot of work stuff to do, and that's why it's quite honest for me to not to give up, actually, and to still have this task being done, and that I'm not giving it to someone else. So even today, Alexander said to me, Anna, cuckoo. Cuckoo, Anya. And I said, yes, almost done. This week, Chestnut Pionierska, I will complete it. Thank you.
Thank you. You know, I very much like the idea of giving confessions. So I'm giving up the first task. We are giving confessions now, everyone, one by one. Just Ekaterina. Or still, are you energetic enough
To promote something.
to promote?
I can promote. No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Promote the word of the day.
Then another confession. Okay, you may promote. I just giving you the idea which you promote. Defend taking the elevator 1 floor up.
Easy.
Somebody doesn't do it. Okay. Well, guys, if you are as laid back as me, you cannot take any steps, any stairs. Like, why bother like picking up dirt from those dirty steps when we have our clean, wonderful elevators with mirrors where you can take a selfie every day. Even if you have to go up or down only 1 floor, like nobody is gonna judge, nobody's gonna know. Well, you're just you are on your saving mode. I suppose that it's the best way to save your calories, conserve energy, right? Exactly, it's really important, right? And if you still haven't joined my laid-back team and you don't mind taking the stairs, I don't know what you are waiting for. Yeah. Get onto my elevator.
Thank you. Ekaterina thought that if she took the task to defend something, then she wouldn't be considered a lazy person. But she defended this idea of taking one floor up the elevator. So I think that you take the award of the laziest person today. And now one more confession. Yeah. Valeria.
I've been on all day. I'm lazy now. I'm lazy.
Thank you for your confession. You can. And number?
Number 3.
Number 3. Okay, defend watching sports on TV as exercise.
I love it. It's such a fantastic thing. What could be better? You just need to do nothing. Enjoy watching other people running and feeling like that could be me. And just saying to myself, look, this is me. Look, I'm just running here, there, everywhere. You feel now much better, right? You feel very, very energized and kind of exercised, maybe. Well, for example, I should have run today, but no. Instead, I would prefer to watch how other people run on the field. It's fantastic, excellent. No, I definitely don't want to run. It's better to observe others. And that's what I actually recommend to all other people, because you can conserve energy, right? You can enjoy other people doing something while you don't, and you feel very laid back and just fantastic laying on your couch and enjoying fantastic evening and hearing all that noises of cracking ice and everything, and maybe to hear the sea breeze coming into your window. Well, I would definitely recommend to do it to everyone, because you see how many, such a lot of benefits from this thing. Thank you.
Thank you very much. This immediately reminded me of reels where a person shows crystal clear sky and says on the background, you know, I wanted to start my running exercises today, and he shows the cloud like this, and you know it's running. It's starting to rain, so maybe tomorrow. Okay. Any more volunteers? Samira? Please ask Samira to volunteer. We just need a small confession from you. What number do you choose?
Be good at defending. Oh.
You will be next.
What numbers are already taken? Because
Number 4.
just I mean, what's available? What's available?
A lot is available.
Okay,
9.
9.
Okay. Samira, please confess your relationship with the snooze button. You know, the 5 minutes later, 5 minutes later, 5 minutes later. The mic is yours.
Love-hate relationships with the snooze button, because every time I want to wake up at certain time, I don't. You know, I have how to say 5 different time points. I don't know how to, alarms. For example, I want to get up at 9 a.m. I have 9 a.m., 9 and 5 minutes, 9 and 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 30 minutes,
and 12.
no, and etc. Yes. And I never make on time. I don't know why. It seems that 5 more minutes, in 5 more minutes, I will, if I sleep more, like, как сказать, высплюсь.
Have enough sleep?
Yeah, I will have enough sleep, but I don't, unfortunately. So I don't know how to break this habit. I know that it's awful, but I used to live like that. So there is no takeaway message for you, unfortunately.
Thank you so much. I think all of us are a little bit Samira.
Yeah.
So, no volunteers at all? So maybe then we have just to save time.
Yeah.
Okay, then
Voting.
voting. And me too.
Guys, the link for the voting already in our chat, Telegram chat, and there is also QR code in our agenda.
Oh, already me? А где все evaluators? Так, ладно. Я- Shadi?
At least you have general evaluator.
I know I see you, but I don't see the people you will introduce. Okay, we're good. Everything is okay. Dear General, no. Oh, Jesus. My brain is following the lazy theme and is forgetting stuff now. The personal evaluators, did you vote for the best table topics even though you were not in the room? Has everyone voted? Everyone voted? Everyone knows where to vote? Okay, perfect. Very nice. I hope you enjoyed the first and the second part of our laid back, lazy evening. And it is now time to have the final and third part of the meeting, which will be the general evaluation. I shared a lot of benefits of laziness with you today, but sometimes the reality is that you just want to do nothing. There's no silver linings, there are no lessons to be learned. It's just, you just want to do nothing and lay about. This is the real life situation. And this is why in Toastmasters we have the general evaluation session. This is the person who will tell us the reality, the truth of how our meeting went, how the role takers did. Also, they will introduce the personal evaluators, and we will find out how lazy we really were. Please welcome to the online stage our general evaluator, the host of this third part of the meeting, Natalia Zaitseva. Natasha,
Yeah. Hello, everyone, dear guests and fellow Toastmasters. So today, all of us, speakers, audience, guests, whoever, so we have one disclaimer. And the disclaimer is today's agenda. So whatever had happened today, so we have a disclaimer. We are lazy. We are lazy and we can do anything. So to be honest, this role is very sudden for me. Yeah, and when I just read the description of the role, I immediately recall the song.
Every move you make, every bond you break, every step you take, I'll be watching you.
So, in my humble opinion, it's the best description of this role. So, and now I want to welcome on stage the first personal evaluator, Shadi. Please, your time.
Shadi.
Hello, everyone. Thank you.
You need some assistance?
Yeah, it's very complex. So I'm audible, yeah?
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
amazing. So good evening, everyone. Good evening, Arina. Today, Arina came, spoke, and rocked the stage. She conquered not only the stage, but also the Latin exam. Congratulations. By sharing this story, she succeeded in entertaining us and make us laugh. So here's what I saw and here's what I heard. First of all, I would say that Arina had this rich body movement. She always used her hands to enhance the idea that she wanted to share with us. And also, besides that, she didn't just stay in one place. She used all the stage to express her thoughts. The second thing is that Arina had this eye contact with all the audience, and it actually helped her to make this connection with the audience. What I would suggest to also enhance the speech is to try to work with vocal variety. In some cases, for example, when you were just speaking with your teacher, please give me more time. You could just make it more playful, to make it more humorous. For example, regarding the body movement, there were cases where few enhancements could be made. For example, when you were speaking with the teacher, some people use this trick. They just play the character like themselves. Then they just flip their body. They just rotate and start to play the other role. In such way, we can more imagine the situation and have a better idea of what's going on. The third point is the point that you also mentioned in the end, which is the conclusion. The speech was overall amazing and it entertained us, but it would be also great to take in consideration that any takeaway message can also be mentioned. For example, just like the audience suggested, we can use something like always flip the exam paper, something like that, something creative to make us take that idea with us. So overall, the speech was amazing. Few things can be taken in consideration in terms of vocal variety, body movement, and the conclusion. So, Arina, optime factum. Well done. You passed the Latin and you rocked the stage. If this is their speech number 4, I will buy the front row ticket for the following speeches, and can't wait for you for your next speeches. Would love to see you more on stage. Thank you.
Back to you, Madam General Evaluator.
Yeah, thank you, Shadi. I just want to add a little bit. Arina, you are very, very brave girl. You really inspire. Remember it. Your path is quite challenging, but you are doing great. Don't stop. And remember I think that it's the most famous Latin proverb, per aspera ad astra. Yes. So, and now I'd like to welcome on stage our second personal evaluator, Samira.
Yes. Atem, thank you so much for such an engaging and delightful speech. I absolutely loved your opening. You mentioned that people often ask you what is the secret behind your 20 years relationship, and naturally we as the audience anticipated deep, complex and philosophical answer from you. instead of that, you caught us completely off the guard with a brilliant, hilarious joke that you and your husband are simply too lazy to find new partner. And yeah, and it was a fantastic introduction that immediately broke the ice and established a warm and light-hearted tone for the rest of your speech. What made this speech great was how you transitioned from that joke into deep self-reflection, and you shared your own research, reading books and watching videos, and you made some parallels to your own life. And it was a good demonstration of how we can better understand ourselves through the lens of others' opinions. The speech was well written and logically structured, and I especially appreciated how you emphasized your key message in the end. And when you highlighted it very clearly, you made sure that it resonated with the audience and gave the listeners a meaningful takeaway to remember. And I also liked your sophisticated vocabulary and word choice because they gave your ideas an intellectual depth. In terms of delivery, like your overall baseline was quite calm, but I really loved how you emphasized specific emotional shifts when you spoke of passion, infatuation, and irritation. Those feelings were clearly written on your face, and your expressive facial features and some changes in your voice brought those words and emotions to life so that we could all feel it. And that made your speech even more vivid and engaging. So as to room for improvement, I have two small recommendations. Try to distribute your gaze more evenly across the room. Sometimes you looked down. Probably you recalled next transition in your mind. Next time, try to pause and maintain eye contact with someone in the room while you collect your thoughts. You have had wonderful open gestures and you moved naturally on the stage. But to elevate this further, you can introduce more purposeful movements because sometimes some gestures were quite repetitive. Overall, this was a very successful, structured, and thought-provoking speech. And this speech was in line with your whole path engaging humor because it has jokes. And I like the way you tied your message to the overall topic of the meeting. And thank you again for your speech. And I look forward to your next speeches. Thank you.
Thank you, Samira. I'd like to say to Katya that now in social media time, you definitely can provide a workshop, you know, and even two. The first workshop, how to stay married for years. And the second workshop, how to persuade husband to eat delivery food. So
think about it.
Yes. Think about it and make money. And I hope that next person wasn't too lazy today to count all filler words they heard during this meeting. Please welcome on stage. Just a second. Welcome on stage our accounter, Julia.
Thank you. As a counter, listen for filler words and sounds. And overall, I noticed that today's speakers were quite clear and confident. Thank you. And I would like to highlight a few observations. So, on the beginning, I would like to ask you about, maybe you heard about, maybe you know it, our laziness person, main character of fairy tale in Russia. You know it? Yes, and your name? Yeah, and maybe you know it history about with fairy tale. In Soviet Union, there is some department who thinking about to create some folklore, and in 1 century ago, but very believer person, Emilia, who believed the God. But for new government, it's needed to change some idea. And we have some folklore and fairy tale about Emilia, how some biggest listener. But on the first idea, he was a very hard worker who believed in the God. It's interesting story, and interesting story about how there was some big department who create folklore, and some create not. It's like it's something new. So, sorry, and it's my idea about lessons today, and so we are change history and some folklore too, because there is a power and we need to change some idea, like about the religion. So, and I don't say about the laziness today, but I say it about some person who say filler words and sounds. So, Arina, Ekaterina, Anna used few filler sounds. Usually So Samira likes use 3 times. Shadi and Ksenia used 5 times filler sounds are.
It's the sound of laziness. Oh, yes.
Artyom used sounds, filler sounds are 9 times. Thank you.
Thank you, Yulia.
Oh, sorry.
Thank you very much.
So I want to introduce next, I suppose, the most serious role during Toastmaster meetings. It's our grammarian. Polina, please.
Polina
the stage is please, stage is yours. I don't hear you, please.
Thank you,
Come
Natasha.
again.
Time for luck. I was advised by Lera. Thank you. Well, guys, I must congratulate you all because all the pumas and penguins are safe and sound. But unfortunately, the word of the day was used by just 2 persons today. Yes, by Lera twice and by Ekaterina twice. Okay, but I still hope you will remember it somehow. Laid back, to be relaxed, easygoing, happy, enjoying comfortable life, blah, 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 etc. Well, what I also marked are fantastic idioms and great words you used today. I would like to share them with you. Biggest slappers of all, Yulia, is that correct?
Biggest slappers of all. Embodiment of laziness. How lovely. To manage stress. It was hilarious. Multiple questions. I am outgoing and he's homebody. We found a middle ground. Brave souls. To break this habit. Silver linings. Is that correct? I should ask what's that? Sorry. To rock the stage. Introduction that broke the ice. I think that's it. My report is over. Thank you very much for everyone. It was a fantastic meeting.
Thank you, Polina.
Thank you, Polina. Thank you, Natasha. Thank you, Natasha was repeated.
Thank you. And it's high time for timer. Please welcome on stage Arina. Our brave girl. The bravest girl.
Was listening to her feedback and checking looking at the time.
Yeah.
Was like a hawk.
It's the first time I'm evaluating the evaluator, my evaluator, as a timer. Okay, so all in all, you did a great job. I'd like to start with the table topic stress session, and all of the speakers were brilliant. Yeah, I didn't need to raise any cards but the green one. About thought of the day and our counter. Artyom and Yulia, you exceeded the time limits a little bit in both cases. Well, and evaluators, you also exceeded the time limits. So, yes, but I guess it's a tradition. Yes, it is always like this. It's probably the role of the evaluator is at fault. Well, don't pay attention to that. That's it. I'll save our time and be lazy today, and I'll finish my report with this sentence.
Thank you, Irina.
Natasha, I'm your
now it's time.
Everyone handshakes.
Oh, sorry, sorry.
I am
Come
your
again?
I am your hand today. I'm giving everyone handshakes.
Ah, great, great. So my hand goes through screen. So now we have a little entertainment with Tatiana. Please welcome our quizmaster.
And I need a helper. And we have Valeria to help me. Okay, guys. Yeah, can you help?
Valeria to help me, though Valeria is not helping.
Okay.
Wow.
I promise you selection of rewards. Okay, guys. But get ready. It's not going to be that easy. So here's the rule. Let me read the question first, but there are a few questions for advanced level listeners. So get ready. Okay, let's start. And they're going to be random, not in order. So don't try to. Okay. No shortcuts. What kind of room does Ekaterina need?
Yeah, warm. What kind?
Fruit, jelly fruit, cappuccino, or hazelnut? Hazelnut. This one is hazelnut. Oh, here you go. Okay. And Ekaterina and her husband are open for
Discussion. Which kind?
cappuccino. Cappuccino. Okay. Okay. Now a question for advanced listeners. Question for advanced listeners.
They are open for. That's the key for their long marriages.
Now we all know. 75. 75. That number refers to whose speech, and that's what about?
Total the day.
No.
75.
The person who used that number in speech,
Madam President.
don't accept it, that person's answer. It's not going to be fair. Advanced listeners, lazy guys, 75% is what? That's 75%. No.
Let's list all the president.
Yes. 75% is what? The percentage of her.
Okay, we're playing charades.
Of her pay, exactly.
Okay, which one do you?
Okay. Fruit jelly, cappuccino, hazelnut. Fruit jelly. Okay. And what's the name of the person who popularized sandwiches?
French guy.
Probably his French.
Montague. Montague.
We will save a candy.
Montague.
John Montague, right?
Give it to Alina.
Comfy mental sofa. Whose speech, and that refers to what? That describes what? Comfy? No. Yes.
Which do you want? Coffee.
Coffee, fruit jelly, jelly fruit.
Jelly fruit, coffee, or hazelnut? Coffee.
Okay. 87.3%. That's gonna be Artyom. And that's 87.3%. That describes what?
No.
Procrastination.
I can see the answer. I can't say.
That doesn't count. By 87.3%, that's the increase of productivity with procrastination. Undeserved. Yeah. And okay, what makes a waste? Sasha.
Coffee, jelly fruit, or fruit? Jelly fruit.
Okay, that's going to be a tricky one. 5 what? That's for advanced listeners. I warned you.
5 what?
5 what? 5 times.
I'm used to.
Someone has 5 alarms. Sunny. Okay. Okay. The advanced system. 2. 2 what?
Yes.
2.
Not yes.
No, she's saying yes.
2 yes, no. Okay. 2 sides.
Of the exam paper.
Which one do you want? Only one left. Only one hazelnut left. Alina is going to be selling them for augmented price at the end.
Not really. I've already got through.
Not now. Okay. Another advanced jazz man. What's
It's Artyom. Artyom wanna be
exactly, Madam President?
Hazelnut coffee, jellyfish.
The last one is gone. Okay. And one book says that the love lasts for
3 years.
3 years.
That happened at the same time.
Yeah. Okay.
Alina,
And,
share?
And what was the meaning of Irina's speech?
No.
No meaning. Okay. Now I have only easy questions left. Okay. Let me ask you something. Where you can take selfies?
The elevator.
Elevator. Alina is a very good listener.
Which one do you?
And what are you watching after you posted something in social media?
Likes.
Alina.
Do you want fruit or coffee?
And what kind of transportation made a harm to our lovely Madam Toastmaster? Not just samokat, but electric scooter.
The
points Samokat will also accept.
Uh-huh. And father of invention is
Yes.
laziness. Okay, another one. When you break the rules, you get broken results. What's this about? When you break the rules, which animals?
Puma and penguin.
Right.
Fruit or coffee? Or coffee?
I think it's just for the love of the game.
You can decide who gets the sweets. You can be the master.
Okay, and which nation has a National Day of Laziness? Okay, guys. Quiz session is over. You are all advanced listeners and speakers.
Thank you very much. I think Samira was the first one on the last.
Thank you, Tanya.
You have your candies waiting for you, Natasha. Get well soon.
Thank you. No, thank you, but please give my sweet to Alina.
Yes, we passed it on. Thank you.
I'd like to. So, am I audible, guys?
Yes. Yeah.
I just have some troubles with connection. And I'd like to. Yeah, great. And I'd like to see our Madame President because I have something to say to her. But I suppose my video frozen a little bit. Oh yeah, I see you. Dear Madame President, by your order, General Evaluator arrived and reported. The meeting was held in due time. We enjoyed stories. Everyone performed the role perfectly. Today I am very, very kind General Evaluator, and I really have nothing to say negative. I really love you all, guys. So, Madam President, the stage is yours.
Thank you. Thank you, Ekaterina. That was sorry. Spoiler. It was. Thank you, Natasha, for your amazing report and for saving our meeting last minute. Really appreciate this. Okay, guys, now it's a fun part because we had very laid back meeting today. And I would say such a laid back table topic session. And now it's time to reveal who is the winner. And I haven't seen that ever before. We have not just one or two winners, we have 3 winners. Yes, I didn't expect this. So I would like to invite on stage Ekaterina Yarashova, Anna, and Ksenia. So girls, that was so brilliant. So people couldn't make up their minds and pick only one winner. So that's ribbons for you, girls. And let's take a group picture all together. Ксюш, поближе. Thank you very much. That was wonderful. Thank you. So guys, thank you very much for the meeting. I hope you all enjoyed the time. I hope you all enjoyed a little champagne during the our break. And now it's one of my favorite time during our meetings. It's a group picture, and then we are going to after party. So please come on stage. for taking a group picture. Да, Наташ, мы тебя... Да, мы тебя... Давай заменить закрепление, да, чтобы Наташа большой была.
Не надо, пожалуйста. Не надо делать меня большой.
Блин, удалить закрепление.
Ты представляешь, как это будет выглядеть?
Прекрасно.
20 человек и одна большая голова.
Прекрасная, прекрасная большая голова.
Красивая голова.
Да, да, давайте стульчики поставим.
Lazy, да, всем стулья. Lazy meeting. Да.
Ну, давай.
Возьми цветы, Алин.
Окей.
А татушку свою.
Но ее там не видно будет.
Че орем? Lazy day.
Lazy day.
Туда к себе. 3, 2, 1.
Lazy. Yay! Thank you very much, guys. Thank you, Natasha. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you. Have a nice trip.
Спасибо большое. Поправляйся скорее. Пусть ножка заживает, и все было хорошо.
Я думаю, что к следующему митингу я уже буду в боевой готовности. Всё.
Так что, офицеры Зайцевы, выздоравливайте. Все.
Да, да. Давайте. Пока.
Да, это нужно.
Пора расставить, потому что мы пришли здесь по-другому